Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Build in Public episode with Natively.dev. So we are here excited to have Ankur, who is originally from India, lives in Italy. And today we are going to build his, favorite app with Natively. So as we did the first show, so builders or kind of founders come here with us, use the tool Natively, and then they build their favorite app, deploy it in the App Store or Android. Then we become their first user. So if you like the competitions, join us. I also would love to have you build something with us. But I would love to give the floor to Ankur. So Ankur, please tell us about yourself and also pitch your idea of what you want to build today with us.
Thank you so much, Jahid. Thank you so much for the kind words. I'm Ankur. I'm originally from India, from Delhi, and I live in Italy. I'm working as a senior data engineer here in Milan. I originally moved to Genova in Italy for my master's, and then I started working here as a junior, and then my career led to progress, and I became a senior eventually. My idea is that I have not seen many apps in this space. It's basically a financial tracker. Basically, we know that there are not only, but there are basically three types of apps do very well in this space, which are health, wealth, and then personality development. And I'm recently started getting into the space of financial sector, and that is the reason that I have a financial tracker idea in mind, and I want to build it, and I will first want to use it for myself and then open for the public as well.
Great. Let's start building it.
Perfect. Let me just share my screen quickly.
So here, you're just describing your idea and then putting what it should have, some features and how it
Absolutely.
should look like, and also kind of
Absolutely.
what it should be logged in with Google, Microsoft. So kind
Yeah.
of a bit of the sign up process.
Absolutely. So I want my users to have all the convenience at their disposal, and they should not need to go to another app. So
Okay.
I want to give them all the convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Forget password feature should be there. Logged in. The main page should show the expenses along with the income of the month. And these expenses should be tracked. I'll use my Max keyboard instead. Yeah, this is much better. Should be tracked by listening to the notification. There should be an option to add the expenses manually as well. Let's start with this basics, and then we see what it results in, and then we move forward with the features. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do that. And it's like your background is software engineering or kind of data. So what's your experience with vibe coding? Like how much do you use vibe coding in your daily job or kind of, in your own projects?
I have recently started using few tools. Basically, I have started using Cursor, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'm getting a very good mind map by using Notebook LM. Since everything is in Italian now, I do speak Italian. I understand it very well. However, things get very intricate. So I use this feature of Notebook LM, which is amazing. It creates a mind map, it creates a summary, and it gives me the things that I want. I use it quite often now. And a cursor I have started using like for the 2 weeks now, and I have very good experience with it. Along with that, you might see that I'm using Comet,
Yeah, yeah,
which is the browser by Perplexity. It's world class.
yeah.
I've started using like 3 days back, and I have ditched Chrome completely. I'm not using Chrome at all, and I think it's built on Chromium itself. However, it has assistance, and it can sum up anything if you want. It can schedule your appointments. It can track your calendar. If you want to schedule a meeting after 2 weeks, it can do that. Check your calendar if you're free when you're free. It's really, really good. So you can say that 50% of my job, I'm using vibe coding a
That's
lot.
amazing.
Yeah.
And kind of, like what made you to join this competition?
So I was just browsing Reddit, and
Yeah.
then I saw this post It intrigued me a little bit, and then I joined the Discord server, and then I talked to you, and then you
Yeah,
explained me that there's this competition, and I had this idea in mind for a while, and I had started working on it, but I did not fully commit to it. But
yeah.
then once you gave me the testing field yesterday, I said, okay, I can go forward and can take part in this competition as well. So there was this.
Yeah. That was my Reddit post, but also kind of, I think that there are lots of tools, which are good with web app,
Hmm.
but actually, like, there's not so many, kind of like for mobile app, and like we are focusing on like mobile app, and I think it's really kind of a good opportunity. And yeah, like we did the first recording yesterday, and it was like super fast, super cool, and we're kind of releasing the video soon. So I think yeah, like now it's super easy to build apps, and like what's really good is that you can already deploy here. Like there are so many integrations, if you might notice. So it's a bit of yeah, kind of like we have done some homework for
Hmm.
the vibe coders.
Hmm.
So it's easy to deploy if you have an Apple like developer tool account,
No, you're absolutely right. When it comes to the space of mobile app development, there aren't any other tools that I have noticed. Web apps, there are many. And then when I checked how to deploy it on Play Store or Apple Store, everybody was like, wrap it around in a wrapper, but it's not a native app.
Yeah,
And there has to be native app for mobiles. So natively, I think it's really doing very good, great in that space. At
yeah.
least it's giving you the opportunity to deploy natively.
True, man. So it's working. But also kind of, if you uh, like scan the QR code and then you like download this
I have done it
iOS.
already.
Yeah. So you can see kind of like your app live, and then it's kind of like you see how it looks in your like mobile version. Because here it's a bit small, but then on the phone it looks a bit better, yeah. So that's
Absolutely. Yeah.
okay. It's okay, it's done, and then amazing.
Let's see. Continue. There it goes. Okay, probably an implement. Let me just enter a test password, test@exam.com. Okay, Ankur one more. Sign in.
Wow.
Let's see. Oh, it gives me. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. And I also have the pie chart, which I asked for. It gave me the recent transaction. And also, I specifically asked to add the expense. Of course, let's say $25 for food and save expense needs to go to get saved. I hope it did. To check. Okay, profile notification security. Now let's start by adding features. First, we will tell that the screen resolution needs to be backed. Resolution corrected. Add features like cards API. I want this to be premium app. So there needs to be a dark mode for developers and the users like. So dark mode as well. More than that, I want paid tier and free tier. Paid tier should have additional features. Add multiple cards, export data in CSV and XLSX. Leave on should have the limit of 2 cards, let's say, of adding 2 debit/credit cards is per month. The subscription rather. Subscription should $399.
Uh, so like so like, do you want to click your bank account or like credit cards with the app, or actually like just kind of like have it separately so that you just like manually kind of put the expenses?
Basically, I want both of them. I need to insert a notification listener so it listens
Yeah.
to the notification, whether it be SMS or notification from the banks,
Yeah.
and so that it gets detected directly and then it adds or detects from my monthly expenditure, let's say. And also, I want a feature to add manual expenses. Suppose you're doing some cash payments, and then you cannot listen to the notifications in that case. So that's why I gave a feature of adding the expenses manually.
Okay, makes
More
sense.
than that, in the free tier, I want to add two cards so that you can listen to the notifications from two cards. But in the premium tier, there will be like multiple cards, and then they can also export the data in CSV or XLSX.
Okay.
And here, nice. I have this. Okay, full name, email address, test@example.com. It already looks better. Let's create an account and check. File, verification security. Nice.
Okay, it's already but it's not like fully completed, so it's still working. I think that you also have to connect with a database with like Supabase just to kind of have all the recordings there. But it's super nice. I mean, kind of like for a few minutes you have a okay MVP just to take further. And the more you spend time, the more the tool becomes nicer, and also like you can play with the design. Actually, now we also have added the feature where you can upload a design, as a picture or kind of like visual, and then the kind of the and then it can copy that design, like from the
Wow.
like picture attached. So that could be something that we could try,
Perfect.
or like we can try later, if like to
Absolutely.
like copy some designs.
Yeah, I already have a design copied, and I just want my dashboard to look like that. I'll upload the picture and check.
Yeah, try it
I
out.
hope that works. Yeah,
You can take a risk.
yeah, absolutely. And when did you add this feature?
Actually, it was yesterday or
Yesterday.
Friday. Yes, like Friday or
Okay.
like yesterday. Yeah,
Okay.
like the team is working 24/7, so
hmm
sometimes it's hard to remember which day was it.
no, I can understand because yesterday I pestered you a lot and you were always kind enough to reply.
Oh.
So thanks for that because yesterday I was asking for many, many questions.
Oh no, I think like mm, because all these like vibe coding tools are new and there are so many of them. So also it's a bit too much for like users to really which one to try, like which one to pick, um, and then but also like so you really have to spend a lot of time and then be close to like to your like users just to know their main pain point, but also just to give the tool that they can solve their problem. I think
Mhm.
that for us like natively, one of the key kind of like question marks that we were like trying to solve is that like distribution is so hard. You can
Mhm.
wipe code an app or kind of a web app, and then you cannot launch it. So it's
Mhm.
like it stays as MVP stage. But here we really want to give incentive for indie hackers or kind of like web coders, for like founders, whatever.
Mhm.
It's like to really go further, deploy their app in the App Store or Android, so they get
Mhm.
motivation to actually like really ship it, not just build
Mhm.
something and then like leave it there. So this is something that I think that will really um, bring lots of great opportunities for the founders as well, just to build and launch their apps.
Absolutely. And one thing that I loved is the integrations. I checked that I literally migrate my project to GitHub, which
Yeah,
is amazing. And you're already ahead of the curve, I'll tell you, because I used Base 44.
yeah,
It does create MVP, but then there is no way to launch it. So the best part is that I can download my code as zip or migrate to GitHub, and it does not lock it, which means that I can still make changes to the code later on as well, and not like nothing like a black box, which is really really cool.
yeah. Because kind of like our success rate is that like to see the apps really being launched in App Store like Android, like millions of projects could be like aimed like prototype, but if they don't launch it, then it's not in a win. Because kind of like founders win are our like wins, so that's kind of the focus that really we should like push towards that.
That's nice.
Okay,
Changes have been committed. Let's try once more. My cards is already there, which is already a good thing. Export data pro dot.
wow.
Nice. It looks good. It looks good already. Yes, and it has my cards, my export and upgrade, which I wanted, and it already looks much, much better. And I can have, let's say, $12.5 for basic food, save the expense, and I should be able to go back somehow. Okay, let me just tell it. Please add back button on the transactions.
And also, I think that the UI doesn't look very good. I think it should be kind of placed nicely because for me, I see it like a bit kind of one-sided, in the left.
Yeah,
And yeah, like let's try the visual, the design if you have that, so we can attach it and then see.
you're right.
Because I'm excited to like test that out, if it works,
Absolutely.
which should work.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see my design.
Oh man, we have the same Mac
And you have the same.
going with the simple one.
Yeah, yeah. Not too much. Okay, here it is. So this is like kind of,
Okay.
yeah, I want to try this. This is also AI generated, of course,
Yeah.
because if everything is AI generated, I don't want to put efforts. Let it complete and then I'll give it my design.
Mhm. Okay, it's done actually. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Because like
Yes, you're right.
generated. Yeah.
So I'm already preparing by
Mhm.
using my P's and Q's. When
Yeah.
AI takes over and when there is Skynet, at least there's fair.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes because I'm excited, but also I'm building my own app. It's a health tracker. So I would love to see, but also like that's a huge commitment for me to really build it and then like launch it. So
Mhm.
and use the product
Absolutely.
itself.
And your background is in computers?
No, actually, my background is business, mainly kind of
Uh-huh.
finance. I have worked with some startups and now with Natively, but actually, I'm learning coding. So I also take part in a coding school, which is called the
Mm-hmm.
Start School
Mm-hmm.
in Latvia.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, like I think the more I vibe code, the more I want to really learn the coding as well, because you really
Absolutely.
have to understand what's happening in the
The
backend
background.
side of everything, and then that lets you to enjoy more the vibe coding even. So
Absolutely.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you're right. I think we can appreciate more when we know a little bit about coding, that how much it is doing and what all it is doing.
That's true, yeah. And do you have kind of any like vibe coding or IT community in Milan? Where people can like gather up. There are some meetups or some evening gatherings.
As of now, we do not, but it's a good idea, and I would like to start basically small meetups of all the developers or the engineers that we have here. We have many engineers, of course, in Milan. There are all the big industries,
Yeah.
but it'll be a great idea to have a community meetup so that we can learn from each other. We can see the businesses growing. And where are you based right now? In Latvia,
Yeah. So I'm based in Riga, Latvia,
Riga.
but kind of like our like rest of the team from Natively, they're based in Sweden,
Mm-hmm.
Stockholm.
Mm-hmm.
It's updating.
Mm-hmm.
And like, are you already kind of thinking, how to get paid users? Like what to use as a like distribution channels?
I will basically start spamming in Reddit as well. I've I've seen few communities in Reddit which and people are very active. So over there I will start. And then I'm not very familiar about other marketing channels. So maybe I need to read a little bit about other channels as well, whether it be social media, digital marketing, some kind of things I need to learn, and
Yeah.
then I need to market. And then of course your YouTube channel. I'll plug in every video. I'll have a comment.
Yeah. That's actually like smart way because like, kind of I'm doing that for like Reddit. I know that it's annoying, but you really have to, put the hard work and you
Yeah.
really have to be very loud about your product, what you're building,
Uh,
because, you might find user and
mhm.
it's like, yeah, it's like huge, race in terms of, generating content and everything. But it's still, it works and you just need to, push and be consistent. Oh, wow. But it changed the
Wow.
name. But it
Yeah.
changed the name.
Yeah. It changed the name to Finex because I think in the design the name was Finex, and that's why.
Okay.
However, yes. Okay, the resolution, we need to work a little bit on the resolution, but we can let it go for now. But how will I go back? All income expenses. So how
Maybe
to
like
move back?
scroll
Maybe I,
down.
yeah. It,
But it's still like a thingy works. Like I said, like the uploading the image works, so this
it
is
does from all transactions page to go back to home. Please add the back button in all the subsequent pages.
Because kind of like why this uploading is very kind of initial is that I know lots of vibe coders, they use Pinterest or other kind of design
Mm-hmm.
libraries and
Ideas.
kind of like upload it, and then it just looks very kind of quite customized. And I think that like design is one of the things which really makes a huge difference
It
now, because
does.
you can kind of make the app, but if you really have good taste in design flow,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you can really make it nicely, and that takes time. So you really have to fine tune the design a lot and then the flow. But yeah,
You're right. For me, the UI UX it has become an important part to assess any app. If the UI UX I do not like it, I don't use it as much. And specifically the dark mode. Since the dark mode is out in everything, I have put everything in dark mode. Lights attract bugs, and I'm a developer, so it's always in dark mode for me.
dark mood, developers mood. That's nice.
Yes, and the best part is we can also read the code. So what is going on? So next expenses at DSX here.
Yeah, you see, for example, if you know coding, then you can actually check the code and then kind of do some like add some comments on the coding part. Like, okay, just add this code part in this one, and then because of course you can chat, like you can use English as a kind of prompt. But if you know coding, then you can like just like do a bit of kind of prompting with the coding part that it can adjust. If you know some stuff. I think that's something, yeah, that not so many people they do, but kind of like developers might do that. If they want to the code and then change this stuff.
Absolutely. But I'm already very happy with the results. And yeah, because I get the integrations here, I can deploy the app directly, I can share it. And this is the best part, as I already explained to you,
Yeah,
to
migrate.
migrate to GitHub.
And do you have Apple developer account or Android account? So just like to deploy because you need that account.
I have an Android one, not the Apple one, but I need to get the Apple one as well. Because I use, for phones, I only use Android.
Yeah.
My other gadgets are only Apple, like I have an iPad and then Mac.
Yeah.
But then for phone, I do not want to be logged into the ecosystem.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'll use Android.
Yeah. Like for me, I have always used Apple, and then I just like use all the things there.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, it will be nice to see kind of like how long it takes you to finish, the app and then launch it.
Mhm.
Because yeah, kind of. I mean, I would love to like use it, so and then give you the feedback. But of course, but of course, pay for the monthly subscription, and
Thank
it's
you.
cheap. It's €4.
Yeah.
We can afford that. Because like I had some people on Reddit that, oh, what if my app is like €10,000 per month? I'm like, yeah, guys, just take it too seriously,
No, I understand. No. Of course, and since mine is the financial tracker, I do not want this app to be the major expense. So
Yeah.
it needs to be tracked, tracking expenses instead of becoming one. Ah, nice.
Now it's suggested actually. Wow, it looks.
Yes, we have a
Even
chart
me, I'm
as well.
right now.
That's nice. Here we have plus to add the cards. We have a limit of 2 cards for the free tier. And then we have the transactions here.
Support
Okay.
can be fixed a bit still.
Let me preview it on my phone. Can I?
Yeah, let's do so.
Okay, nice. And this feature I also like, that I can view my app while building it.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting feature. Okay. Nice. So all the people who cannot see, that's how it looks like.
Okay, so it looks perfect on the phone.
It looks perfect on the phone.
Then that's a deal done.
Yes, absolutely. No, it looks very, very nice. I have the dark mode to switch it to dark mode as well in the settings. And to be honest, I can launch it. It really feels like I can launch it tomorrow. Wow.
I mean, if you do that, that would be amazing. So we
Absolutely. You just
and your
need to
first
build a backend.
and your first like paid user is also coming just right away
Yeah.
after that.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. No, it's really nice. I'm very happy with the results. Now I need to pull an all-nighter tonight so that I can build the backend, and then tomorrow we will launch it.
Yeah. Do you have experience with Supabase?
I have recently started using Superbase for my other web app,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, before that I never had any experience. But it looks very, very nice. I have some project docs already.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to read the doc as to how to integrate it in this if it's not any different from the other apps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think here I can type my API keys, I hope here, and then give it to them. And of course,
Mhm.
put it all in environment variables and not upload it in GitHub.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. So I think that like Ankur, what we can do is that we can do an overview of how far we are.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, we'd let you to do your all-nighter and then hopefully you launch it soon or just, some days later. But yeah, like it's super nice to have an overview and then we can, wait for launch and then have you back doing a demo.
Absolutely. So we started building the app from scratch like 30 minutes ago, not even 30 minutes. And we have reached 4 screens where I have the major expenses and I can add the income as well. I can go back to the main screen. I can add cards. I have a free tier and a premium tier. Free tier let me add 2 cards, whereas a premium tier lets me add as many cards that I want. Plus, I can export the data in CSV or XLSX. And then I have the dark mode as well, which is amazing. Plus, I did not even have to prompt it more than thrice, so that's an amazing word. It's like in 3 prompts, it understood what I wanted, and then it gave me what I wanted. The best part is I could give it the design that I wanted, and it created my app based on that design. So I'm nothing but very happy in this. Yes, thank you.
Perfect. Ankur, yeah, like thanks a lot for like joining us in this competition and really looking forward to have the app, launched. And then yeah, like looking forward to have you back.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ed. You can stop sharing.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Bye. Take
Bye
care.
bye. Take care.